guys, we have an urgent update coming out. Philippines rocked by strong aftershock, 6.7 magnitude earthquake, tsunami warning following 7.4 magnitude quake. Last night we talked about this. They got hit by 7.6, then it was downgraded to 7.4. There was a tsunami warning issued also for Hawaii. But it was cut off like 45 minutes later. But videos started circulating on social media, especially on X. There was a university. You see students just in panic mode. I mean, the entire building started shaking. You got all these places, people running, and it was just very concerning for the people out there in the Philippines. So that 7.4 was a big one. But there was another one, and boy oh boy, this one here was a 6.7. Alright, so let me just show you this really quick. So that's the one from yesterday, the 7.4. And then Papua New Guinea got hit with a 6.3. Alright, but I want to take you, let me just skip all these aftershock. You see that one? That's a 6.7. 61.2 kilometers. Alright, so the region started shaking again. Alright, look at all these aftershocks. Philippine. I mean, it just, Alright, we're going to get to all this news here, guys. We are praying for the people out there in the Philippines. Again, this earthquake struck in the Pacific Ring of Fire. Those regions, again, they see a lot of earthquake and volcanic activity. So we are praying for the people out there. Stay strong. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Another way to support the channel is through Patreon. $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream. We go live once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on this platform. And thank you again for your support. All right, so a significant seismic event rattled the southern Philippines early Friday morning as a 7.6 magnitude earthquake struck offshore, prompting concerns over potential damage and tsunami risk in the region. The quake, which occurred at a shallow depth, was centered approximately 38 miles southeast of Manay town in Davao Oriental province. The originating from the movement along a fault line just 6 miles beneath the ocean floor. Now, the event has raised alarms among local authority and international monetary agencies. According to the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, the earthquake is expected to cause structural damage and trigger aftershocks in the affected areas. The agency stated that it was expecting damage and the aftershock, again at 6.7 is one of the aftershocks, from the earthquake emphasizes the need for residents to remain vigilant and prepare for secondary tremors. One thing about the people in Philippines, they know how to prepare themselves. Again, they head to the towards the higher ground. The people of the Philippines out there, they know how to, again, when it comes to strong earthquake, they know how to prepare when it comes to stuff like this. But at the same time, it could be scary. We talking about, again, this is a monster. This is what you call a mega quake. All right, this is not a major quake. This is a mega. All right, so in addition to the immediate seismic threat, tsunami warnings were issued for nearby coastal regions. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center in Honolulu indicated that hazardous waves could impact areas within 185 miles of the epicenter, though it clarified that there was no broader tsunami threat beyond this radius. The center noted hazardous waves were possible within 185 miles of the epicenter. There was not a wider danger of a tsunami. Now, as of the latest reports from Manila, no immediate casualty or widespread destruction have been confirmed, but emergency response teams are on high alert. Residents in low-lying coastal areas have been advised to evacuate to higher ground as a precaution against potential tsunamis. Now, the event underscores the Philippines' position along the Pacific Ring of Fire, a hotspot for earthquakes and volcanic activity, where such occurrences are not uncommon, but also demand swift actions. All right, so very important updates. Give me a second here. 6.7. So 1 hour ago, you got Newsweek just put out some very important news here. 1 hour ago, it says here. Let me show you the title really quick. There you go. Philippine earthquake over 20 tremors. Wow, 20. Life-threatening tsunami warning. So, a powerful earthquake struck off the coast of the Philippines on Friday, triggering tsunami warning and prompting evacuation across multiple provinces. The tremor is part of a series of seismic events that have shaken the region in recent days. Alright, so once again, the Philippine Seismological Agency reported a 6.9 magnitude earthquake. The USGS recorded it as a 6.7. The epicenter was located roughly 14 miles southeast of Santiago, Mindanao. A life-threatening tsunami warning was issued, but that was cut off, so we're going to skip that one. Residents were strongly advised to evacuate to higher ground or move inland. Boat owners were told to secure vessels or remain offshore in deep water. The first tsunami waves, we're going to skip that one. The quake follows a larger 7.4 magnitude event that occurred earlier in the week. The USGS has lodged 59 earthquakes of the magnitude 2.5 plus in the past 24 hours. Most aftershock are concentrated near Santiago, Bacolin, Manay, and San Ignacio. Now, additional seismic activity was reported in Micronesia, Papua New Guinea, Russia, Kuril Island, and the Banda Sea. Those regions has been getting hit hard in the year 2025. So again, like I said, we are praying for the people out there in the Philippines, but boy, oh boy, it's not looking good. Tracing the origins of the Ring of Fire. The term Ring of Fire reflects a centuries-old belief dating back to ancient Greek and Roman times that volcanoes were fueled by fire burning within the earth. Though modern science has disproven this idea, the name persists, symbolizing the firing imagery long associated with volcanic eruption. By the early 19th century, scientists had begun to recognize a belt of volcanic activity circulating the Pacific Ocean, and in 1825, volcanologist G.P. Scrope described this chain in his work, and by the mid-1800s, explorers and scholars were referring to the region as a vast circle of volcanic development. Publication like Scientific American and accounts of the Perry expedition to Japan helped popularize the concept. Alright, so we're going to skip a lot of this stuff here. But again, the Pacific Ring of Fire is something very concerning, guys. Wow. Okay, someone said this is the strongest earthquake I've ever felt. So once again, let me just bring this up really quick. The aftershocks continue worldwide. following major seismic events. The U.S. Geological Survey has recorded 59 earthquakes of magnitude 2.5 or higher in the past 24 hours, with a significant concentration of aftershocks near the eastern coast of the Philippines. These follow a powerful magnitude 7.4 earthquake that struck near Santiago, triggering a series of tremors ranging from magnitude 4.8 to 6.7 across the region. Notable seismic activity was also reported in Micronesia, Papua New Guinea, Russia Kuril Islands, and the Banda Sea. The Philippines alone experienced over 24 aftershocks, many clustered around Santiago, and we already know all this here. We're going to skip that part. While most of these quakes occurred offshore, authorities continue to monitor for potential impact on coastal infrastructures and communities. Emergency services remain on high alert as seismic activity persists across multiple fault zones. Man. Very, very concerning times when it comes to earthquakes in various places. Wow. That region out there, again, Russia's seen an 8.8, and I think that was Kamchatka Peninsula, the eastern part of Russia. That region is still getting hit with all them aftershock. There's been multiple 7-point plus after that 8.8 magnitude. And then you have going down towards like the Philippines, Papua New Guinea. Those regions are getting hit. All right, so we are praying for the people out there in Philippines. Also, those around the region. Papua New Guinea also got hit. Sending prayers. Stay strong. Believe in Christ. Head to the higher ground mountain. And just, follow the instruction of the officials. I'm going to keep you updated. Follow me, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Check out the videos I posted today. The links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching, guys. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.